TenZ and Kyedae have confirmed their breakup after 6 years together.
It's normal for people to fall out of love. My friends have fallen out of love with their partners. It happens. It's a normal thing, but you don't egg the situation on because you're comfortable. I know a lot of people get scared because they find comfort in the relationship that they're in because it's the norm and it's what they're used to and they've been in it for a long time. But if you're not feeling it anymore, you end it. That's the way it is. You go your separate ways. It is so much better than cheating on them. Yeah, it might break their heart 100%, but like, be for real. If you start to fall out of love, or if you start to lose interest, it is so much better to end the relationship. That is how I look at it. I read the stats for like people who stay with their spouses or like whatever, like when they get terminally ill, and wow, the stat for men leaving women is so high versus the other way around, and it started to piss me off. That shit pissed me off so bad, and it's so sad because I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it. I'm not gonna start. Does Tyson like your look? Yeah, no, he's so cute. He always like rubs my head and he's like, you're so beautiful. Like all the time. He's like, you're so beautiful, Kyedae. You're my egg.
He was one of the best Valorant players in the world. He gave up his pro career. He stayed by her side through a cancer diagnosis. He helped build her audience while she was too sick to stream. And on February 8th, 2026, she ended the engagement after 6 years together, after the cancer, after everything. And the reason she gave was 4 words. We grew apart. That is the full statement. The internet did not accept that answer, and neither did I.
TenZ and Kyedae broke up? No, they didn't. Stop lying. No, they did not. Stop lying. No.
Do you know those people?
No.
Tyson TenZ and Kyedae Shemko, one of esports' most beloved and high-profile couples. TenZ built his name as a professional Counter-Strike player from 2017 to 2020 before switching to Valorant, where he became arguably the most talented individual player the game had ever seen. At his peak with Sentinels, he was the player every team feared and every fan watched. Kyedae built her following on Twitch as a gaming and just chatting streamer. Her career soared after joining 100 Thieves in 2021. Together, they were the streaming world's golden couple, genuinely in love, genuinely supportive of each other, broadcasting their relationship openly for years. They announced their engagement on August 17th, 2022. The gaming community celebrated. It felt like a happy ending in progress. Then, in March 2023, the story changed completely. In March 2023, Kyedae revealed she had been diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, a serious blood cancer that requires intensive treatment. She shared her diagnosis publicly with her community, and TenZ, at the time one of the most in-demand Valorant players in the world, stayed. He did not just stay in the relationship. He restructured his career around her. He was present. He was visible in her recovery content. He was the person beside her while she went through one of the most physically and emotionally brutal things a person can experience. TenZ retired from competitive Valorant in late 2024, stepping away from the professional career he had built his entire identity around. Whether that retirement was directly connected to supporting Kyedae, or simply the natural end of a pro career, is something only they know. But the timing and the way their relationship was documented publicly during her illness meant the community drew a very clear line. TenZ sacrificed for her, and everybody saw it. Kyedae recovered. She streamed again. Life appeared to be moving forward. Then in early 2025, Kyedae quit streaming indefinitely. And on February 7th, 2026, she posted something nobody was ready for. On February 7th, 2026, Kyedae took to X to reveal that she and TenZ had been separated for quite some time. Her statement said, and I'm going to quote this directly because the exact words matter here, "We've actually been broken up for quite some time now. Toward the end of our relationship, we came to a realization that wasn't easy to accept. We had stopped growing as individuals. For most of our relationship, we did everything together. together. Work together. Hobbies and interests together. Pretty much everything together. She added, "We know the internet often looks for the tea, but the truth is simple, and we grew apart. There was no wrongdoing, no resentment, and no single event that caused this." TenZ reposted the story, showing they were aligned on the message. He also addressed what he called really weird posts, creating false narratives about Kyedae, defending her from harassment, even as they announced the end of their engagement. Even in the breakup, he protected her publicly. The community's reaction was immediate, enormous, and deeply divided. Here is where the story became a genuine debate rather than just a sad announcement. A South Korean streamer named Kangmin Lee posted on X, "Bro gave up his pro career, helped build her public following, took care of her through cancer treatment, and she still decides to leave him to discover herself." That post spread everywhere. It became the dominant frame through which millions of people processed the breakup. YouTuber Endymion posted, "So this guy took care of her, paid her bills, spent all his energy and time to make sure she was good, she got cancer, he put his career on hold to take care of her, and once all that was said and done, she was like, 'Thanks now, let's break up.'" Now, I want to present the other side of this clearly, because I think the reaction, while emotionally understandable, is missing something important. Kyedae does not owe TenZ a relationship because he supported her through cancer. Caregiving in a relationship is an act of love, not a transaction that locks someone in permanently. The idea that she is obligated to stay with someone because they were kind to her during illness is not a healthy framework for how relationships work. She did not cheat. She did not betray him. She did not do anything wrong. She left a relationship she felt she had outgrown. That is a painful thing for both of them, but it is not a crime.
These two girls, Kyedae and Sakura, are getting absolutely raked over the coals. People are losing their minds over this. They found this other guy, and so they said this girl was cheating with this guy. And I was like, and then the guy even comes out and he says, "This isn't even true, right? It's not true at all." And they think that these two girls, basically, because they're sisters, I didn't even know this, they used these two like famous boyfriends they had to, you know, increase their own visibility and make themselves more popular. It's a pure incel fest. It is.
TenZ himself understood this. He reposted her statement. He defended her from harassment. The person most affected by the breakup was the one publicly protecting her from the community's anger. That tells you something, and it is the most important thing in this entire story. TenZ and Kyedae are both still online, both still creating, both, by every public indication, handling this with more maturity and grace than the internet discussing them. But the debate the breakup started, about what we owe the people who love us through our hardest moments, is one the streaming community has not finished having. I want your honest take. Does TenZ supporting Kyedae through cancer change how you see the breakup? Is the community's reaction fair, or is it holding her to a standard that ignores her right to leave a relationship that was not working? And the detail that I keep coming back to, TenZ defended her publicly even while she was breaking up with him. What does that tell you about who he is? Drop your take below. Subscribe for every story covered at this depth. See you in the next one.